Somebody tweeted. I don't want to call his name or mention his name, but he knows himself. All right. Sure. So anyway, in a nutshell, he tweeted about, so we're talking about, okay. So first of all, one guy talked about how he, was chilling with his friends when his wife just called and said she's through. That's like she had given birth.
She's through.
Yes, she's through.
She went shopping.
Yes. She had just put to bed. And he was just about to order, a plate of isiewu with his friends when she called. So he had to just quickly, ask for takeaway.
Even
waited to collect takeaway. Then quickly rushed to the hospital to see his wife. Then people now, and of course, ladies, came at him like, dude, you make it seem as if, no, your wife just gave birth. Why were you not there?
Yeah.
Why were, he didn't actually say, he said their first child, actually. He said their first child. Okay. And then ladies, came at him, blah, 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 blah. And then, they went, he received some major backlash. This guy now came and said that, he was talking about that childbirth is not as dangerous as people make it to seem.
He has given birth before.
Apparently, his wife died from a stillbirth.
And he still said dangerous.
This. As in, he says it's like crossing the road.
Wow.
That people now see birth as a condition that requires medical intervention, and so they put themselves at risk.
This is the same person that lost
Then
his
some
wife.
other people also went on to say some people will be screaming when they are in labor, screaming, instead of keeping the energy they need for the birth.
So in a nutshell, what actually made this whole Patriarchy FC thing trend was the fact that a lot of guys were totally underrated childbearing.
I just feel like whoever says childbearing isn't such a big deal, the person just needs one kick, one hard kick.
Yeah, from a child.
On
in a
and then region. When that happens, you can now multiply the pain you feel by 20 decibels. Make it 200. Then you will now understand what childbirth is. The reason people take it for granted is because so many women more or less stroll in and out of the hospital.
Yeah.
But you haven't experienced women that went through a lot to give birth.
Yes.
I know someone that she was more or less unable to do anything for the entire 9 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes,
the process of pregnancy itself. The process of pregnancy itself. I was actually in a room with someone. Yeah, the person is a member of staff. He said, "What's there?" And the guy is not married. So I was like, "Okay, it's because you're not married. You don't have a wife yet. I'll leave you." But the thing is, imagine, I want to paint a picture. Imagine strapping a 10-kilo bag of rice to your waist, right? I'm just trying to give
That's
you...
even still the pregnancy.
Just the pregnancy. Strap it to your waist. Now, bath with it. Cook with it. Go to work with it. Sleep with it. Have sex with it.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Because the men will demand that, and then carry other children while you are carrying that 10-kilo bag of rice on your waist, strapped up. That is just maybe 15% of what women go through. Because in the end, they can't eat what they want in some cases. Their ankles are swollen. They can't wear any of the old clothes they used to want to wear. Then, of course, the hormones going through them is driving them nuts. And they're still supposed to be chilled and welcoming to family.
I feel like we didn't start from the beginning.
Yes,
we didn't start from what some women go through to even get pregnant. When you hear of childbirth, be very honest.
What comes to mind?
What comes to mind?
Pain. Like scary, tearing me apart. No, I mean, my best friend has 2 kids, and I have sisters, aunties that have kids, and nobody ever tells me like, oh, it was so stress-free. I remember when I went to stay in the hospital with my aunt when she gave birth, and then she couldn't walk well. They had to stitch her, and I'm just like,
wow,
never.